You know that feeling, a million ideas swirling around your noggin, all screaming, pick me, pick me! Why haven't you picked me yet? But where do you start, right? How do you start? A park ranger with zero coding background saved the National Park Service over 7,000 workdays using AI. Not a Silicon Valley engineer, not a startup founder, a park ranger. He built a digital form in just 45 minutes, something that would have taken an entire IT department weeks if they could do it in the first place. And in doing so, he accidentally created one of the most inspiring creative AI success stories I have ever heard. Oh, and the real magic is how we can use that same mindset to rapidly prototype our own creative ideas, test what's even possible, and stay competitive in an oversaturated market. But first, my name is Crumbine, and this is Emergency Creative. So here's how it happened. According to a case study shared by innovation strategist Jeremy Utley, a National Park Service employee needed to automate an outdated reporting process, the kind buried under years of bureaucracy and paper trails. What he did was open ChatGPT, described what he wanted to do in plain English, and said, "Help me build this." Within an hour, he had a working web form that cut down repetitive data entry across multiple parks. The result? Roughly 7,000 days saved in real-world productivity across the department. And again, this wasn't a programmer. This was someone who saw a problem, got curious, and partnered with AI to solve it. Now, look, I am not sharing this because we all suddenly now need to become coders. Far from it. This channel is about the intersection of creative expression, creative process, and mental health. I'm sharing it because it proves something bigger, something every creative designer or storyteller needs to hear. AI lowers the barrier to execution. Look, if you can describe the thing you want to do, you can build it, prototype it, or at least map out a strategy, often in under an hour. That is a tectonic shift in how creative work can function. It's no longer about mastering these difficult and complex software systems or spending months perfecting one big idea while doom scrolling through decision paralysis. Now, it is as simple as learning how to ask a good question. I have been experimenting with my own 30 to 45 minute AI sprints. If I need a video script, a concept deck, or I'm testing a new shorts channel, what I do is block off an hour, open ChatGPT, and say, let's sprint. Here's what I want. Push me to refine it. By the end, I either have the bones of something ready for my personal creative touch, or I have a crystal clear foundation for what the next step is. A production strategy, a viability report, or even just an easy to tackle starting point. That is the beauty of treating AI like a collaborator instead of a crutch. You're not outsourcing creativity, you're accelerating it. And the wild part, guys, we are barely scratching the surface of what this means for creative work. If a park ranger can save 7,000 days of labor with one 45-minute chat, imagine what happens when designers, writers, marketers, and filmmakers start using the same mindset. And let me be clear, I'm not talking about replacing creative talent. If you have the budget for researchers or writers, pay humans. But if you are a scrappy solo creator trying to stay competitive, this is about accelerating your creative process so you can reclaim your time to actually be human. So give it a try. Set a timer, pick one creative problem, sprint with AI for 45 minutes. You might not save 7,000 workdays right off the bat, but yeah, you'll definitely save yourself from another wasted afternoon. That's something, right? All right, that is it for this one. Drop a comment with what your AI sprint could be. Like and subscribe if you like liking and subscribing. And, as always, stay creative, friends.